him. He's like, that was short. Yeah, I like to keep it. So do y'all love it?
Sorry?
Do y'all love it?
I do. I definitely do.
That's awesome. 2017. That
It's
is,
a really nice guy.
that it shows you, you know, when it's for you and you have your passion for something, there's nothing that's going to stop that.
It makes you realize, like, no matter what, you can still follow your dreams.
Absolutely.
2017 was like yesterday.
That was this was your passion, how you got into this industry. Explain to me, how did you know you were going to be good at this, and what got you started?
So originally I'm from Cameroon in Africa. Back home, I used to like to dress up a lot. You know? Like in high school, I used to be like the best dressed guy. So fashion was my passion.
Okay.
So ever since I knew, I was good at, like putting clothes together.
Yeah.
So when I came to America, I did computer engineering.
Oh, wow.
I worked for Walmart headquarters until 2017. And I quit my job and, followed my dream, followed my passion.
Wow, that's awesome. I love that. That is exciting. So what advice would you give someone else that, they're desiring? Because 2017 was not that long ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you, and right now, your name. I mean, we know who you are. Anybody that knows tuxedos, they're familiar with you, and you're growing in that amount of time. So that's incredible, and I love that. What advice would you give someone else that is a, designer? They're learning. They're still learning the craft. They're trying to do. What advice? How would you guide them on that path? Like what they need to do?
The first thing I will want to advise them is, number one, follow your passion. If it's something that you're passionate about, it's always going to work. It might take time, but if you love something, you're going to do so much in it. And what I advise like young designers or people that want to come into the fashion world is you have to be very, very creative. For me, how do I get my creativity? I love to travel. I love to go to Italy and learn, because when you talk about men's fashion, you talk about the Italians. They are the best when it comes to men's fashion. So I love to go out there, just travel, meet different people. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, meet different people and just visit like the different cities in Italy, you know, Milan, Florence. When I'm out there, I'm so creative, you know. I get all my my design start, you know, flowing in my head. When I get back here, I put it together. Then when it comes to men's fashion too, we also do trends like women, you know. So when I'm designing, I know what is coming in the next, you know, 6 months, the next year.
Yeah.
I know the colors that are trending every season. So I put all of that into consideration.
Oh, that's awesome. And you're right. Italy is like, you know, ground zero to me, especially when it comes to design. Yeah. So I have another question. How does your process start? Like if I was someone that wanted to inquire about, you know, wearing your tuxedos, and I'm just wondering, how does it start? Did you start with sketches? Do you have it in your head? Do you see it in your dreams? Do you, from that to connecting with a client? And how does that start? How does that process go?
So it actually depends on the client when it comes to like the design. You know? Some clients come to us and they already know what they want. They're like, okay, this is what I'm getting. Some come to us and they're like a blank canvas. You know, they want us to design whatever they want. But the process takes about, you know, 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
And also it depends on the fabric, you know, because the fabric comes from so many different places. We have fabrics from Italy, from Turkey, from China, from England. So it depends on the fabric. Sometimes we can get a suit within 3 weeks. Sometimes we can get a suit in about 10 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so that process depends. But we usually advise people to come to us about at least 3 months before their wedding, like at least 3 months before their wedding.
Okay.
Yes. So when they come to us, we're going to sit down with them. We'll start with the initial consultation. We'll talk about the design. We'll talk about their inspiration, their colors for the weddings. Then we have about 20,000 fabrics to choose from.
Wow.
Yes. So when they tell us, you know, the wedding colors or their inspiration, then now we're going to go through the fabric books, then like pull out the ones that are good for them.
Yeah.
It also depends on the price, you know. Our wedding suits start from about $1,500 up, you know.
Okay.
Each fabric is a different price.
Yes.
Yes. So once we talk about the fabric, now we talk about the design. We'll go now into the design. As I said, for people that already know exactly what they want, that is very easy. We're just going to go with that. For people that come here and they're like a blank canvas, then we can, you know, design it for them. We can either sketch it or we can show them like different options to choose from.
Right.
And once they choose it, then we go into measurements and production. Once production is done, it takes about let me say 4 weeks for the suit to get here. Once the suit gets here, we'll go now for first fitting. The client is going to come back, try it on, and if everything is good, they'll take it home. If not, then we're going to do minor alterations.
Yes.
And we have clients all over the world, you know. We don't just do in-showroom consultation, because right now we have 2 showrooms. We have in Dallas and here in New York. We have clients from England, from California. We can do virtual measurements.
Yes.
Yes. So call them over the phone through FaceTime, and we do their measurements. And when the suit comes here, we'll send it to them. So we can either do in showroom or virtual.
Okay.